Great day to have ears. I just heard something incredible. Typically, I'm pretty quick to spit on Twitter. If there was a leaderboard for Twitter haters, I imagine I'd be towards the top percentile there. I'd get up extra early to insult that platform. But I've got to give credit where credit is due. They just implemented an amazing system that allows users to see where accounts were created, like where they're based out of. And I genuinely think this is one of the best changes that platform has seen, especially in the current day and age. I'm sure by now all of you are familiar with dead internet theory. I probably don't need to rehash that. I've even made a whole video going over it. This kind of change to that platform, I think, paints the clearest picture for the reality that we live in for the current cyberspace. Tons and tons of accounts that are preaching things about like American politics or this and that have now been outed as being foreign-based, not actually American. And of course, that's only one of many things that have spawned as a result of this change.
Wait, but you don't know? Yeah. Why would they be American? Brother, if you post about discovering fire and some new invention, it gets 4 likes, 10 views. If you say, MAGA, dumb fuck, radical left does this, you get like fucking 100,000 likes off the rip. They incentivize them making money off of views flat. People just do clickbait. What about it? It's just too easy.
All of which I think are extremely positive to real people that try and engage on the World Wide Web. Every single day, and I've gone over the stats before, but every single day, people are led to believe that they're interacting with one another when they go to a social platform like Twitter. But the reality is, according to the data, 60% of all internet activity is bots. It's not real. It's fraudulent. You are not interacting with a human, most likely. You are more likely to be interacting with just some kind of fucking rage bait algorithm or something that's constantly like poking you, pushing your buttons to keep you engaged because it's making them money somewhere in the pipeline. Now, to clear up some confusion, it's not doxing its users. I've seen a lot of people crying foul, trying to force feed farts down people's throats about like how this is a huge violation of trust. And I think you guys know me by now. I'm someone who preaches the value of privacy, which is unfortunately just completely dead in the modern day and age. No matter what you do, privacy has completely vanished at this point, and people have...
My account doesn't have a location on it. How do you...
with a smile on their face. So even though privacy has become basically just toilet paper for organizations to wipe their ass with, I do still think that there needs to be something users can do to stay, you know, off the grid to some certain extent. But when it comes to this, I actually think Twitter did a pretty good job of ensuring that it's not actually putting their users at risk from this location data. Something that they...
Bro, it says Bangladesh, brother. What the fuck is that? That's not why I'm based at all. Guys, why is it saying that? Guys, why is it saying that? I'm just kidding. Guys, it says what? Guys, does the location on it, like, does location on this, is it this? Or is that what I put in? I'll click on this. Ooh. This is public info. Okay, well, I guess they know.
Made a mention of is that in countries where freedom of speech is limited and there could be like punishment for what users are saying in the region, they can instead just show like the broader region there as opposed to like specifically where they're at, where they could face
username is changed because I had to claim the name.
I think that is a smart decision there, so that way users aren't just immediately on the fucking chopping block in places where freedom of speech is poo-pooed. So like, I don't really think it's doxing users, and I actually think this is a very valuable thing because all these accounts now that are really upset about it are ones that are actively trying to meddle and pretend to be what they are not online to influence or brainwash or what have you, or make money off of this impersonation.
Chat, remember,
and I think this is a good step in a direction.
This is only good once though, right? Because once now the accounts are already made. We know where they're from. But now people are gonna use VPN or something like that, or use other tactics to make a new account, and then it will become a problem again.
Where people can finally see what's real and what's fake.
And
I think that is very...
I would argue it's gonna be worse because now people are gonna trust where it's from as a validation method. And it takes VPN. There's a way to do it for sure, guys. There's a way to do it.
helpful. As things get muddier and muddier, a little bit of clarity on some of these accounts, especially in the political space, that's been the biggest talking point here, because so many politically charged accounts, especially in American politics, turns out they're not actually even American accounts. Turns out they're not even like Americans in general. They're based overseas across the pond. So being able to see that, I think, is extremely helpful, so people can start to maybe break out of their bubbles and their echo chambers and realize, oh, I'm being misled here. These accounts I've been following that are pretending to be like me and relate to me in my country, well, they're not actually real. This is all phony baloney. Now, what's not phony baloney is good hygiene, and it's something you need to take very seriously, and the best way to improve your hygiene is some high-quality soap, so why not...
Simply called American from Pakistan. Accounts designed to get money for Gaza.
So I want to show you a couple of clips from his video here.
Pro-Trump, pro-American accounts were based out of Nigeria. One account, simply called American from Pakistan. Accounts designed to get money for Gaza were based out of Nigeria. Vladimir Putin News was from Pakistan, and there were plenty of scammers pretending to be white women.
I feel like it shouldn't be that surprising to people that a lot of these accounts are actually just fucking bot farms somewhere overseas. It seems like a lot of them were based in Pakistan. Like, it really isn't like the most eye-opening news ever that these accounts are fake. There is a business here where they are fanning flames, keeping people fearful, latched onto their titty, suckling their milk because it's making them money. So they meddle in foreign affairs in order to build a following and make money off of it, and constantly feeding you things that'll keep you afraid and keep you coming back to their pages. But it's not real. They are based outside of the area for which they so passionately fight for and pretend to be from. It is impersonating. It is lying to you.
One account known as Lisa Artist posting "Nobody wished me on my birthday" and posting this AI slop saying "I am ill and fighting with cancer. Can I get likes?" There were plenty more bot accounts just like this, and they were all based in Pakistan.
To be fair, if you were seeing all of those AI trash pictures there and were still like believing that they were the legitimate owner of the account, you need actual help. Like, you need to be fucking institutionalized. Like, even before this changed, it should be blatantly obvious to you that that is a scam. Those are fake. Like, that, like, I don't know how much more clear it could be.
The one they responded.
More clarity there, so just in case you were fucking delusional, like, you know, Bugs Bunny dropped a piano or like an anvil on your head like it was a cartoon and it made you fucking stupid that you actually thought those were really the women behind those accounts. Well, hopefully this will clear up the confusion around that.
Mariah Carey's account was based in Israel for some reason. Philippa Fransson from Sweden tweeting out, "I'm proud to be white." Turns out they are from India. And the list goes on. One anti-Trump Democrat account that claimed to be living in New Jersey was actually from Kenya and deactivated their account after this was exposed.
Worth mentioning briefly that there was allegations that when the update first rolled out, the official Department of Homeland Security's Twitter account said that it was based in Israel, though they said that this was fake news, like it was the result of a glitch or something like that, and now it displays that it's based in the United States. Don't know for sure, and none of the articles have been able to verify if that truly was what was displayed in the beginning. I guess we'll never fully know, but thought it was worth putting in here anyway because it was something that was a big story that arose from this change. It's been pure...
I mean, okay, hold on. I'm not going to defend anybody, but if it was true, anybody would have... No way only one person would have screenshotted it. Like, come on, bro. Like, one person screenshotted this when it was out. A few people would have actually looked at it and screenshot it. Like, come on, bro.
Update first rolled
Why
out.
would you even
the
post
official Department of Homeland Security's Twitter account said that it was
multiple people did? Really?
Based in Israel. Demonium, as users have the rude awakening that a ton of these accounts they see every day or maybe even interact with or maybe really support, well, They're not all that you thought they were. Turns out there's a lot of underhanded tactics and a lot of shadiness going on here, if you can believe that. I actually think that the head of product at Twitter really did kind of sum it up best for why they felt the need to push a change like this forward.
xQc
This is an important first step to securing the integrity of the global town square. As much as I find that...
This will weed out the people that are like kind of not too involved with whatever, and I want to do that want to run the shit. Yeah, because you can have VPN, but there's going to be methods to do it, right? I'm sure like a lot of people that are kind of service level, they're like, oh, let's just do this or whatever. Then that puts a barrier to safety. But overall, it can validify. Guys, that can validate and kind of make people trust accounts more, which in fact might, like I said, it kind of horseshoe theory type thing. You know what I mean?
Vomit inducing that they try and call Twitter like the global town square, like it's kind of cringe. That's a really good point. In order, like if you are going to treat it like the town square where everyone congregates and talks and yaps and exchanges a lot of things, keeps everyone abreast on what's going on, well, there needs to be some level of trust, and that's just completely gone as the town square has been infiltrated by bad actors impersonating, and pretending, and scamming, and misleading. So by having the location data be something accessible to the user...
I can't prove it, chat, but a lot of people are using bot likes on Twitter, and it's cooking the algos like insane.
Monsieur Cow,
there's so... Guys, I see so many like hater... Like,
it'll be less
chat, a lot of the big hater accounts that like find something to hate on or some shit like that, right? A lot of people tweet at me actually too. They have like 40 comments, like 25,000 likes. It's like, dude, that doesn't even make any sense at all. Like, it could be moms and pops or some random guy. It would be like, yeah, fuck this guy. You would have a better vision than that. 40 comments, 20k likes. What the fuck is that? That has to be bots. That it just has to be. Like, I can't prove it yet. Working on a document right now. It's gonna take a few weeks.